Hello, my Pilates peeps. I am just going to do a quick review on how to foam roll your glute medius. So that is the hip. We get a lot of pain from sciatic through the hip, being tight here. So what you're going to get is a foam roller. I'm also going to show you some other props you can use if you don't have a foam roller. Okay, so you're going to get on the foam roller, sit your tush on there. You're really onto the high tush. So let's say this is the center of my glute. I'm up high. I'm going to bridge myself with my arms for stability. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure four the leg I'm going to roll. So remember, it's the leg you're rolling that you're figure fouring. So then I'm going to tip onto that hip. And it's a pretty large tip. And once you find it, you will know. It will not lie to you. You will be like, oh my goodness, there it is. So once you get onto this is more or less the piriformis, we're going to just slowly rock forward and back. Not gonna lie, if you are not used to doing this, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be pretty painful. And again, anytime you're doing foam rolling, remember, you wanna stay at a 7 or less pain-wise. So your highest tolerance of pain should be a 7, because you don't want to be gripping the muscle as you're trying to release it. So as you can see, I'm just rocking forward and back, or up and down on the foam roller, however you want to look at it. Then what I'll do, I'm going to just rock away from it and back onto it. And I might not rock too far away from it because I want to stay on it. Again, taking breaks as you need. So that you can get through the series here. And then I'm going to just hold on to it. This is, again, if you can get to this level of doing it, that's great. If not, just do a little bit of this. But then I'm going to lift and lower my thigh. So it's almost like I'm butterflying this leg that I am working on. So the hip has to activate and that muscle has to flex to move my knee like this, therefore increasing the intensity and asking not only for the muscle to release, but the soft tissue around it. And then I will then come off. And it's always good to take a moment and just notice the difference. Okay, so I can definitely feel like I'm sitting heavier on this side that I just rolled. I feel that my back is a little bit wider. So just take a moment because I think that feedback from the body really helps. Okay, so that's how to do it on a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, get yourself a tennis ball. Okay, the tennis ball is a little more intense. So you would want to go with a soft foam roller first. If you buy a foam roller, please buy a soft one, not a crazy high density one. So you're gonna then get the tennis ball. I'm gonna come down into my forearms for this. And I'm gonna, again, put it kind of high up on my glute. Let's say here's the center of my glute. It's gonna go up here. So I'm gonna get that onto the ground. I'm gonna go into a figure 4 and I'm gonna hunt for it. It won't be as easy to find because it's such a small surface. However, when you find it, like I said, it's gonna be very intense. So you're gonna come over. Ooh, there it is. Now, you can extend the bottom leg. You don't have to be as bridged up this way, okay? But you're gonna, anytime you're rolling anything, you're literally just getting your body into a position that you can hold it and maneuver it around, okay? So you could literally just kind of rock onto it. You could tilt and just lay there because this is a small, dense, round surface, right? So you have that spear that's able to go right into that hip and it's way more intense, okay? A lot of bang for your buck when you're doing it this way. You might not even keep your leg into that figure 4 up. You might just have it open and down and just work into that hip. And it feels rough. It feels rough. I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna butterfly this leg. Okay, I'm gonna just really work into that spot, breathing. But this muscle causes a lot of problems in the back and in sciatic. So it's really important to release it and just get it happy, healthy. Again, strengthening it, but it's such a deep muscle that's inherently, tight because it's like literally connected to our thigh bone and to our sacrum. So after you've done what you can tolerate, and again, take breaks, okay? Lastly, you could just like get it and kind of push it around. Whoops, see, there it goes. I just lost it. Push it around in there, but that's not even great because you really want your body pressure to the tool you're using to release the soft tissue. So, and then take that moment again. Find like, okay, where are you feeling? If you're on the floor, just, take a moment. Sit forward. You could even sit, cross-leg position. You could, just lay down on your back. Maybe just do a little figure 4 after you're done here. Floating the leg up will make that stretch more intense. Make sure you're not favoring a side of the pelvis or rolling on or away from one side, just kind of noticing the difference between the two. And I love to end all stretches with just like hugging my knees into my chest, rounding side to side, taking, about 3 breath cycles in through the nose. Hold it. Again, breathing in. I collect that tension in the hip with my inhale, then exhale, let it out. So just a mindful breath. And then also extending legs and arms out, arms overhead, and then just, coming up to your seated position. So that is how you're going to roll out the glute medius or the piriformis, whichever. The glute medius is the group of muscles on the side of the glute, aka also hip, and the piriformis is one of those major muscles, okay? Hope this helps. Thanks so much for tuning in.